It's been a while. Yeah, just haven't been in the mood of streaming, I guess, but this marks the triumphant return of nothing. Yeah, I just kind of thought I'd take October off. Mainly because I wanted to devote a ton of time to The Witcher 3 on Switch, which Witcher 3 is my favorite game. So I didn't expect to do a 200-hour playthrough of this game, especially not on Switch. I'm going to do that off stream. I don't have given how long it takes for me to do consecutive streams like Red Dead and Breath of the Wild and such. Even Assassin's Creed was a bit of a stretch for me. I think it was. I kind of thought ahead and thought it'd be better if I just did it off stream, which this is basically just a one off to show the game and kind of get my opinion on it. I've put in about 40 to 45 hours in it, and it's not too bad actually. I actually like it a lot. It's very addicting to play it portably. One thing I will say is it is much glitchier, I found, than the other versions. The one thing that annoys me about this is Saber Interactive, who put this port on the Switch, did not allow for video capture, so I've been having to take screenshots instead. Some of them showing off how nice it looks. It looks pretty good. More so the fact that it's running on the Switch. And then there's the glitches that really are phenomenal. This one specifically happens the most, I've found, when you cut off a limb of somebody, namely humans. It kind of stretches a bit, just a little bit, and I'm not quite sure why, because I've never seen this in the other games. Because I played through all of these on Xbox. I played this game through all the way on Xbox, PS4, and PC. And I've never seen this happen before. I don't doubt if it did happen, but I can't recall it. And it's very, very prominent in this port. Look at these things. I've seen someone online quote them as looking like horse dicks, which is not the wrong assumption. By the way, speaking of horses, I found a double horse, which is this freaked me the hell out when I saw it the first time. And then the one behind it, which I'm pointing out the screen like a buffoon, the one behind it has actually 3 horses inside it. Gee, Jimmy, why does your mom let you have a 3-horse? And then there's a few comments in some dialogue in the game that I just completely lost my shit over again, like I always do. I love this stuff. You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want to confirm? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king? After I asked him why is there a hole in the wall. This is kind of just like a funny moment when I was on the way to get to Triss for the Vagelbuds party. I found this statement funny given how the mask kind of reminded me of furries, and she's just like, you stand accused of offending religious sentiment. We've ordered to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons. It's just like, oh fuck Geralt, why? And then there's more glitches. I've only seen this one once in this instant where I found a drowner just walking on the water, and I swam past him, and he didn't even try attacking me. And there's a few other bugs here and there, but it's not too bad, honestly. The biggest bug that really annoys me, but I've gotten used to it, is how often the game crashes. Every single time that I have played this game, it has crashed at least once. The most I've had it crash in an instance was 4 times. Albeit I'm playing this maybe 3 to 5 hours at a time, but that's still a lot of crashes to happen in that time. So hopefully it doesn't crash during the stream. I'm also a little annoyed they didn't add in the ability to skip all the splash cutscenes right here at the beginning, because every time it crashes, then you have to look at all these logos again, and then it has to load back into the game. But yeah, this is going to be just a one-off. If I ever do The Witcher 3, it would be probably maybe the PS4 if I feel, because that's the one I feel most comfortable playing, because that was my first one. But it might be the PC version just because it has higher graphics. But yeah, this game still looks fantastic for a Switch game. This is actually the first time I'm playing it on docked mode.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified.
I'll watch this.
Clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves, did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Cool, bro. Yeah. I just wanted to let that play as, in case anyone hasn't ever seen The Witcher and knows nothing about it, which it's kind of hard to think. That's kind of like saying no one knows about Skyrim anymore at this point, but some people still don't know, I guess. This is not as widespread as Elder Scrolls in any regard. So yeah.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Okay, yeah. So I am 40 to 45, I think, maybe hours into the game at this point. One thing I do like is how the Switch does keep track of how many hours you've played, and I'm kind of in the middle of the Novigrad section of the game, I'm not sure. I haven't played through Witcher 3 in about a year and a half at this point. So replaying it through again, this is really good for me because I'm backing up all the information again after I've lost it for about a year and a half. And I do thoroughly enjoy this port. It's not as pretty looking in any regard. It's mainly just a fan. I would honestly say it's probably a must-have title for the Switch in its portability factor, because it is really it's The Witcher 3, but it's just portable. And yeah, this doesn't look as nice as the PC or even the PS4 version or Xbox, but I'm honestly not one for, and I think I've said this a few times on stream, I'm not really one for graphical fidelity as long as the game runs well, and this actually runs really well. It just has a problem with crashing every so often. In the instance, whenever it does crash, there's always a brief millisecond where you see like the world kind of shift a little bit, and I'm not honestly sure. I haven't looked at any forums or anything about it. I'm not sure if anybody's done any forums on this version of the game yet, but it may have something to do with the memory overloading in the game, because I'm not sure if it's a memory leak or not, but it's always just after talking to somebody, walking into a new area after a very, well, I wouldn't say very, but a modestly long time of playing the game, so I'm not sure if it's just a memory leak or something that crashes it. Okay. And because I'm starting off very far, well, it's not very far into the game, but after a long period of the game being played. Where am I in the story? Again, it's been 2 days since I played this. Oh, and yeah, this version comes with all the DLC as well, which is nice. And one pro that I'll put this over the PS4 version is that I can play the Letho missions in this one compared to that one. I already did it and such, but you can get a few of the PC and Xbox One missions that you can't get on the PlayStation 4. Or at least if you could, I'm not aware if you can. Because I never saw Letho in Witcher 3 on PS4, and I played through that like 3 times. And did the questioning at Vizima. I don't recall seeing those questions. Okay, where am I going? Oh, this is a low-level mission I was gonna do, and then I fell asleep. I've got the entire, aside from the crossbow, I've got the entire School of the Cat Witcher outfit.
Stinks. Decomposing flesh. Human flesh.
I won't do that now, Geralt. I know what mission that is as well. I remember it. Let's go back to the Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy.
Ow! Don't pull! Well, you wanted braids. But I didn't want my hair pulled. Can't have one without the other. Then I don't want them. Witcher? Witcher? Kareen, look who's come.
Live here together now? Didn't know.
Once you told me Sarah had been responsible for my nightmares, I decided to see if the devil's as scary as they paint him. Or her. I came in to find not a fiend, but our little Sarah. And I can't say why, but we took a liking to one another immediately.
Long ago, to isolate themselves from a world of beasts, humans began building cities. But since beasts prowl within stone walls as well as they do outside them, this did not allay human fears. The truth is, walls guarantee no one's safety. The place where you lock yourself in and lock all else out, that's not your home. Your home is sometimes a place you travel long and far to find.
Alright then. That was a really quick mission. I always like those cutscenes. They symbolize a very profound thing about the game. Yeah. So I got the School of the Cat Witcher armor, which took... Oh man, this took me probably 10 hours to freaking get together, and it pissed me off, because I'm never really trying to piece an outfit together in this game. I've never really done that. I've always just kind of picked and choose whatever I would get and buy stuff that was better for my level and such throughout the game, not actually try to piece together an outfit. And I tried doing that for once, and it took forever, and that kind of really annoyed me. It was worth it to get a cool-looking Geralt, but still. I will say, though, that the entire sub-story for getting this outfit is phenomenal in itself, which is interesting in this day and age of RPG quests. I kind of want to actually just tell the story about it. So, let's see. I'll probably do it on the way to the next extra quest. There's a quest out in Lindenvale. Where's the closest? How far away is it? You know, I think I'm actually just gonna walk there and tell the story. So, where to begin? That's the hard part, because this is kind of just a story that happens out of nowhere in this world. I guess I'll just start with the beginning location. So there's this prince in a castle south of Redania. Well, south of Novigrad. And he finds out that... Either he finds out or his scientists find out that there are elven manuscripts and diagrams inside of a tomb located in the northeast of Redania. He hires a witcher to take the scientists and archaeologists, the researchers basically, to go to this tomb and protect them as they find these manuscripts and documents. The witcher's name is Kian, and he's really hired as a mercenary against the researchers, which they have... The head researcher kind of assumes something like that, given his documents that you find about him, his diary, basically. Kian eventually kills one of the researchers after they find the documents, and all hell breaks loose. The head researcher jumps into a portal that appears and is stuck in a wall in the tomb where you find his corpse. Kian, meanwhile, Kian, meanwhile, kills the rest of the researchers, takes the manuscripts, and heads back to, I think it's Adrian? Yeah, I think his name is Prince Adrian, and we got some bandits, it looks like. This is actually the castle. I inadvertently went the way. So this is the castle that Prince Adrian lived in, and this is where everything starts. Oh. Why do I have... Give me Quinn. Grab your sword, Geralt. Why are there so many bandits out here? Yeah, I think his name is Adrian. I'm just gonna go with Adrian anyway. Yeah, he's based in Castle Dram, which is this. Kian comes back to Castle Dram here, and gives Adrian some of the manuscripts and keeps one for a crossbow for himself. Now, on Adrian's side of things, it's kind of implied that he's gay, but I'm not sure if he is. He might be homosexual, I'm not sure. But it's kind of, actually, I think I still have it. I don't think I sold it. Maybe? Do I have his notes still? That's doo-doo. This is it, yeah. Oh, I got it right, Adrian. I was freaking out. I was like, oh god, they're gonna, like, if any Witcher person out there is watching this, they're gonna be like, it's not Adrian, man. It's not Adrian. Kian performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Golgur disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Estatea, along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. We split the takings equally, as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Kian took the crossbow diagram. I must admit, I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proof of Kian's conscientiousness and professionalism. The Witcher swore none of the archaeologists would leave Estatea alive, and none did. All the more shame, then, that Kian didn't accept my offer. As my personal bodyguard, he would have never wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobsters for lunch, daily baths, a court surgeon, and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked for anything, he had but to knock on my chamber door. He must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob of Dembic could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob of Dembic? A second-rate captain transporting horsens to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns. With any luck, sooner or later a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Kian will return to me, tail between his legs. Yeah. So, I don't know the socio-political ideals of this world in terms of that, but a few years later, Adrian commits suicide. And then, I'm not sure which king inherited it. I think it's... Oh. I like how he hit me and it didn't actually hurt me. Yep, here comes another. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the stuff. So after Adrian kills himself, the Redanians acquire the castle, and they do nothing with it, and it falls into ruin as it's been abandoned. Meanwhile, on Kian's side, he takes a boat to, I assume, go to either Skellige or Kovir or something. Because he's heading in a northward direction, so he's either heading out to sea to Skellige or he's heading north to Kovir. And a mage from Redania, I believe it's Redania, because the captain's log says that a bunch of Nilfgaardians were in the same port when he came onto the ship, but I think it's a Redanian given the location this all takes place in. Wolves? Or Endrega? Nope, wolves. I'm gonna say Redanian. A Redanian, because he's from Redania anyway, I guess. A Redanian wizard boards the same boat as Kian, and he tries to... the whole reason he's there is he's to kidnap Kian, and he wants to experiment on him. God, what is this path thing? I feel like I just went in a circle. No, I didn't. I felt like I was going back around, but... I guess I'm heading to the border post. So he gets on the boat to kidnap Kian, and he succeeds. He partially. It takes a few attempts of knocking him out, and then he succeeds. He creates a thunderstorm, and the boat crashes into an island off the coast of Redania. Redania. So then he takes Kian back to his laboratory under Temple Isle of Redania, which is just underneath the back island of Novigrad, really. And commences a ton of experiments on him to test his physicality and mental acuity and strength. And he basically destroys Kian and turns him into a demonic monster. He basically just destroys his mind and body, and then uses him as a husk to... More or less it's implied he put a demon inside his body to possess him. And it's not really explained, but Kian more than likely killed everybody in the facility, and you find him there, possessed and demonish. He's like a bloody skinned mess, and he speaks a few words but not a whole lot. And you fight him, you kill him, and you get most of the diagrams for this outfit. Meanwhile, like the sword and crossbow and the steel sword and such are all spread around the other locations that are involved in the story. I think he might be in the bestiary. I could actually probably show a picture of Kian. Is he Spectre, maybe? No. He's not an element. Maybe he's in the... characters? If he's not, then he really is just... Yeah, I don't think he is. He's not... He's supposed to be right here next to Kira Metz. So I assume then his entire existence is just through the notes left in the game for this whole story. Because this whole story is not... The only part of the story that's an actual mission is just getting the manuscripts for the pieces of the set. All of the story attributed to them is only through the notes and the locations that you go to. So doing this for the first time and actually looking through this stuff was... kind of reminded me of Morrowind a bit, where you had to actually read the story to get it and not be told it. A bunch of Nilfgaardians here. What town is this? Yeah. I missed it when I walked in here. Well, howdy do? That's nice. Glad tidings. Our kin and kind have been rescued from captivity and on our way home. We're particularly thrilled to be getting our blacksmith back. To the mysterious wanderer who saved them from their misfortune, you have our profound thanks. Is this supposed... I wonder what's supposed to be here to hold this thing up. Maybe a tree? Or maybe a fence post? You see, that's the stuff Saber doesn't want you to see. I don't think CD Projekt Red had anything to do... It's probably one of these, actually. Well, no, because these just say, like, this dude died because this. These individuals have been sentenced to death by hanging for the crimes of theft, armed robbery, and rape. May their rotting carcasses serve as warnings to others who contemplate trespassing on the Nilfgaardian Empire's laws. Yeah. I don't know what's supposed to be holding that. I can still see it from here. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think CD Projekt Red had much to do with the port except oversight. I could be wrong. I don't know much about the development of this version of it. All I know is I'm still surprised it runs on the Switch at all. It's just like those little glitches and those freaky weird things that just seem so out of place. That's the reason why they disabled the video feature on the Switch, the capture. Still, overall, I'd highly recommend this version of it, especially if you don't have a PC strong enough to play the game or a PS4 or Xbox. This is a fantastic port. And so far, this is probably the... I've played this more than Mario Odyssey, and I love Mario Odyssey to pieces. But this game is just so addicting to me. That's why it's my favorite game. I just get lost in this world, and I love it. Geralt's one of my favorite protagonists in any game. Looks like we're almost there. I'm actually just going to cut across. As long as this doesn't crash during the stream, which I'm planning this to be maybe about 2 hours. Maybe 3 if I really just get into the game. But as long as it holds out, and I don't know if it would crash anyway, because this time it's docked, so I'm not sure if it has anything to do with it being undocked anyway and overheating, or something to do with the memory allocation. Okay, so here we are. Now I can stop monologuing, which I tend to do plenty in games. What the fuck is this? Okay, so it came up this way.
Left a lot of fur when it rubbed against the trunk. Scent's still there.
We got a werewolf, or one of the variants, or is it a fiend? I think this one's a fiend.
Gotta find another way. Stinks like fiend shit. Right. Old and dried out. Fiend's been around a while.
Okay, so it is a fiend. I kind of thought it might be. Looking at this mountain, I got a bit of a flashback to what's supposed to be here. Stinks like fiend shit. There should be a hole up here. Where is it? I don't want to just fall in it and die. But there's supposed to be a hole up here somewhere. Here it is. Ah! Fiend's dead. Never mind.
Died recently. Wonder what killed it. Another trail. Track's too small for a fiend, though. Both lost loads of blood. Paw prints. Fight lasted a while.
Still wants me to explore the cave. Oh, there's a treasure chest over there. Oh.
Tufts of blood-caked fur. Second beast was a different color. And short. It's gotta be. Probably competed for territory with the fiend. Have to lure him here somehow.
That's a tough-ass short if it took out a fiend. Shorts are smaller, I believe. They're not as physically strong. They're super strong, but not as strong as a fiend.
Too bad the dung's not fresh, but it ought to still work for a lure.
Yeah, just scoop this shit out of there, Geralt. Get your nice new gloved hand in there. Make it look like this wall, all brown and mushy. Prepare some bait based on alchemy. Assume it wants a decoction. Short. No. I think it's gonna be quests then? Yeah, there we go. Think it's already... No, it is not on me.
Done. Ought to attract the choice attention. Smell this 5 miles away.
That's some strong shit then, Geralt.
Beast's sure to show. Just gotta wait in the cave.
Where's the entrance? Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see what this chort is. Oh, he's a big fella. He's got massive horns.
Come on. As bandits in Velen say,
Oop.
I'll make remains of you. Bastard.
Well, they got me there with a headbutt. Eh, he wasn't too hard. I do like how I did this mission without even talking to the dude who issued the contract. So we're just gonna go there and be like, hey, I got the job done. And he'll have no idea. They won't care much though, it's just funny. It's like, hey, I already did the job. Hey, here's your money, man, thanks. No need to explain anything. Wait a minute. Oh, I was thinking that this was the town where that note was just floating. I was like, oh, did this actually generate this time? It's not this thing, is it? No, this is different. I think this is a whole different town. Hey, dude, job's done.
Oh, aye. The Chort was prowling the nearby forest. Found itself competing for territory with a fiend, so it turned aggressive.
A Chort? Fiend? Why they be bothering us? Think more'll come? Think they've done made a pact to take our village?
A pact.
Good, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes open, see if there's anything else out there.
Cheers then, Witcher. Here, take the purse. All the folk of the village chipped in.
Thanks. Take care now.
Yes, because two very intelligent monsters. Oh, level 19, yay. Two very big, beefy monsters with horns and fangs wrote a contract about taking out a bunch of humans in a town nearby. Okay, what's next? What's next on the grocery list? Of Dairy and Darkness. What about the other Witcher contracts? I could actually do the Byways mission finally. This one's been bothering me because I haven't been able to really do anything. Well, Byways, due to the levels of the monsters there, has been a roadblock in the southwest of the map. But I'm actually strong enough now to do the mission. The load times, from what I've been able to tell, have been the exact same as PS4 and Xbox. Maybe a little bit of a half amount shorter. Yeah, I can finally slice through these guys with ease. I like how all these are just on. There is people in the town if I recall right. But all the furnaces, all the brick furnaces are just on for no reason. Oh, doggy.
Anyone there? You can come out. It's safe now.
Poor doggy.
Witcher.
What happened?
Nilfgaardians came plundering, looking for valuables, as if we was rich.
Who killed them? Couldn't have been you.
I don't know. Must have been those beasts you slaughtered.
Something stinks, and I don't mean the corpses.
Was how it was. Why dwell on it?
You're hiding something. Gonna find out what it is.
There's not here. Black Ones didn't even find anything.
Out of my way.
Yeah, they're big liars.
Thrown to the ground with great force. Internal hemorrhaging. Ghouls tore the dog to bits. Soldiers died some other way. Handiwork of ghouls. claws strong enough to crush armor. Scent of blood still strong. Ought to follow it.
There's nothing there.
Tracks lead to this house. What happened here?
What do you mean, what happened?
You're all still in danger, and only I can help. I'm the only one who can rid you of this threat.
What do I know?
Listen, you. If you don't tell me everything you know, you could all die. Understand? Is that a burden you can live with?
There's tunnels beneath the village.
Tunnels.
Elven ruins. We scavenge them for trinkets, small treasures. Sell them to Novigrad merchants. No one expected anything bad to come of it. We dug through some rubble. Found a chamber. The beast slept inside. We felled the prop so the ceiling had collapsed. Didn't bury the monster, though.
What did the monster look like?
'Twere dark down below. Couldn't see.
So how'd it kill the Nilfgaardians?
I ran. Couldn't watch it happen.
Give me the key to the door.
You'd go in.
No. Want to pour wax through its head. Tell you your fortune. Now give me the key. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You dug through to the monster's lair, then buried the entrance, but the Nilfgaardians opened it again to look for treasure. Beast killed the Black Ones and returned to its lair. You wanted to bury the corpses, but their stench lured ghouls to the village. Now I'm here. Sound about right?
'Tis as you say. Yes.
I'm going down there. If I'm gone long, run. Barring the door, nailing it shut resolves nothing. There are other ways out of the tunnels. Gotta be.
Yeah, so it's... Spoiler, it's a vampire. Although, it's kind of implied a little
It's gonna
bit.
be lifted.
I believe it's an Ekimara, if I'm correct. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know how far that would drop. Oh, there's a ladder. I always miss those.
Armor pierced. Arteries torn open. An Ekimara.
Yep.
Hibernated here till the villagers woke it.
There's a lot of dead dudes down here. Oh goody, he's hanging them like meat. Ugh. Yeah, you're a bizarre monster. Alright, time to take a look around. Yeah, he hung him up like meat to dry. That's pretty fucked up. He's even got cleaning cloths for them. What the fuck happened to him? Holy shit! He was skewered. Damn. Oh, that's gotta suck. Ugh. That ain't good either. Dude was impaled on a big pike. Yeah, it's pretty gory down here. Okay, that's where I came in. This is where he came from. Is there anything back here? No, just looks like a little nest. It's playing the sad music right now. Nothing up here. Okay, I think it's time to leave this hellhole. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Maybe? Yeah, there you can get to all the houses from this tunnel system. Like this leads to all the houses in the village. That's like Oblivion levels with that one town that's out in the middle of the woods with the weird cultists.
Gods, he lives.
Found an Ekimara hibernating underground. It was old. Must have been asleep for centuries.
An Ekimara?
Vampire. Won't trouble you again.
You cut off its head, drive a stake through its heart.
Did what I had to. Don't go down into those tunnels anymore. Ekimara aren't known to be loners.
We didn't hire you. Still, seems you deserve a...
You bet I do. Pay up. Farewell.
Alright, well, Byways is now safe to travel through. So now, there's only this one road in this whole section right here, and that is a pain in the ass when Byways is the only way to walk through this area unless you want to go out into the woods. So this whole path through the bottom half is now clear to travel whenever I need to. And report back to the commander to get my money.
What brings you here?
Saw your notice. Can anyone tell me about the monster?
I didn't realize I hadn't seen him yet.
The patrol has been lost. Somewhere along the south shore of Lake Windammer. We must know why.
What makes this Witcher's work?
Some brickmakers live south of here. They call their village Byways. Almost empty now. Many have run away. They speak of a monster which kills. Redanians do not patrol there. That would be foolish. And robbers do not attack Imperials. That would be even more foolish. This leaves one option. A monster.
Been to Byways. A vampire was terrorizing the village.
Just tell him that now.
This is why they did not return.
Ekimari are tough, even for a group of soldiers.
We will bury them with honors, as heroes. Your reward, well deserved.
Yeah, girl, just be a stubborn ass and say, why is this a Witcher's job? Just be like a douche, and then be like, nah, bro, I went there and I saved everybody. Oh, yeah. What is the next one? I don't want to go to Skellige yet. I'm trying to finish up Novigrad before I do that. And I don't get Junior. I'll continue the story, I guess. I think I've muddled around with my limited time doing side quests enough. Let's go visit Dijkstra. Yeah, load times are always fairly annoying. What's going on? I'm looking forward to Beck's new album, which comes out in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm still looking forward to Death Stranding, although the reviews are kind of mixed on it, and it seems like it's more a walking simulator, which I kind of expected, honestly. That's what I've pretty much thought it would be since the beginning. I mean, given the detail Kojima has... Well, the reviewers at least... What the fuck was that? Holy shit, that was a weird graphical glitch in the background up there. Oh yeah, Dijkstra's below me. I'm looking forward to Death Stranding, just at least to explore it. If the story's... I don't care. I'll have fun. I'll still have fun playing the game. I like slower-paced exploration games. Heck, I'm only at this part, which you can get to like 20 hours in the game, and I'm at like almost 50 at this point, because all I've been doing is just all the stuff out in the world. Just all the extra side stuff is what I've been doing, especially in Velen. Oh, okay. Okay, then. It happened. Dijkstra.
Got a minute? I do. What do you want?
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
You fallen out with Redania?
My sympathies have naught to do with this. Horson wiped his arse with our agreement. That's betrayal, regardless of his current allegiance.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians?
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up, at least.
Pam pam param. Pam param. What is this? I'll go to this first. I'm not sure what it is. And I expected a lot of lag to happen in Novigrad, because even on PS4 there's a moderate amount of lag in the town, but it seems to be about as bad as that. Yeah. Stop killing this dude, guys. Why won't you die? What the fuck is this? I've never seen this before. Holy shit, the dude won't die. No, Geralt, stop locking on to him. Okay, let's try some signs. Oh, I can't kill this guy. What the hell? Even signs don't do anything. I have to try a bomb then. This dude's fucking invincible. Oh, this is bullshit. Come on. God damn it. I'm gonna leave this area and see if I can... Okay. I've left it. Let me go back to it. No, he's still here. Can I kill him? Nope, I cannot. I am leaving. That is some bullshit. I've never seen that before. What's up here, then? I guess I'll do this. Which is in the opposite direction. Ish. Can I go this way? Just gotta nope the fuck out of that. That was a shit show. I've never had that yet in the game. That's the first time. I'm glad it was captured. Yeah, there's a little bit of frame drops here. Crap, I gotta get over there. Castle looks nice. Eternal Fire sucks, though. They can eat a hot flaming Diak. This part right here always reminds me of Hunchback of Notre Dame with the banners and such like this. In the architecture. Like, seriously, Redania looks really nice. I don't care if it's on the lowest quality version of a game. This still looks really nice. Just in the architecture. Oh, it's right there. I was too busy gawking at the scenery. Geralt the Riv. What the fuck kind of nickname is that? Oh. Cleaver's been here.
Greetings.
Ah, you're Reuven's mate, aren't you? Heard of you.
You in charge here?
What's it to you?
Looking for Junior.
Welcome to the Horse and Hunters Club. Alas, we're fresh out of membership cards. We're out of luck as far as Junior goes. Bugger's not here.
Know where I can find him?
No.
Bloody mess.
Just sort of happened. Came here, polite and all, to invite Whoreson Jr. to a get-together with his mates. Became obvious right quick that none here acknowledged the ancient rite of hospitality.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Got my eye on you. What else you got there? Huh? Oh. Have a hard time finding
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap. Nothing interesting here.
Nothing interesting. There's a dude... Wait. Okay, he has pants on. I was like, there's a dude with his cock out here. Like, those guys came in here and killed the dude while he was taking a fucking bath. That's fucking savage.
Place has been scrubbed clean.
The heck is this even for? What are those? Scissors? Wonder if there's anything up top. Any treasure chests? Anything at all? What? Why are there bear traps up here? I don't know what Cleaver does with his stuff. I guess this is just like a storehouse. Well, not Cleaver, Whoreson. The note has no value. I think that's enough here. I'm gonna go back to that one dude who was getting the shit kicked out of him to see if maybe, since I went far enough away, if it'll reload and be fixed, or if I maybe actually missed something, because it says to use Witcher senses. I kind of just went in there to kill the dudes and maybe talk to the guy. I didn't actually use any Witcher senses. Be gone. Okay, I'm heading there. Okay. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just looking around. I mean, there's honestly this right here. No. Yeah, I don't know if this is a bug or not. I assume it is, because the dude that they're attacking is named, and I can't, like, get in on this. So I'm just gonna go to Vernon Roach. Which I think because I went to the temple up over here. Yeah, Esther Taylor. It's gonna be a lot quicker to get there. So yeah, from the whole Kian story with the Witcher gear and such, this is the temple that the researchers and him went to. I mean, I could jump into this where they're supposed to be waiting for me. What the fuck? What is... Temerian Gorilla. Why is he up here? Oh, he's up there. I was like, what? Why is he in the rock? Huh. You didn't see me coming, huh, buddy? I could, if I were skillful enough, just drop in there. There's a dude up on the ledge over there. They got this place pretty decked out, honestly, for security, except for this area right here that I snuck on to. Because the entrance is way down there. That's pretty far down, honestly. I'm gonna go do the proper way, though, so I don't mess anything up and hopefully not crash the game if it triggers that as a reason to.
Looking for Roach.
No one here by that name. Anything else?
I see. And behind you, that's a berry picker's camp?
We're, bird watchers.
Let me guess. That sword's in case you run into a hornbill.
No. Hornbills aren't endemic to this area. Don't migrate here either. You blind, Hortensio? That's Geralt, old friend of mine.
Damn it, Hortensio.
Come in, Geralt.
You had one job.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Dude with the mop rug on his head. Safe and sound.
Laugh all you want. Temeria will rise again.
Roach, I cannot abandon them.
You can and must, because those are your orders.
They'll die, please.
We're done. Dismissed.
I've always found Roach's hat weird looking for some reason. Like, it's too loose. What was that dude doing? What was that dude doing back there? The dude with the hard hat. Holy shit, he was like climbing up a ladder, but he was in place. Oh, that was amazing. I'm gonna have to look back at that.
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria. That's what matters.
How'd you wind up here?
Came with the army, of course. Its remnants. When Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, I dropped everything. Threw it all away to hell and rode for the front to fight the invader. Joined the Second Temerian army under John Natalis. We were to stop the Black One's advance along the Dol Blathana Mount Carbon line. And we did. For 3 days. Then they smashed us into splinters.
Look at that crispy JPEG
Soon
fire.
after, I heard Radovid was assembling his forces near Novigrad. that he'd promised to fight for a free North. Broke through with the remains of Natalis' army, but
But
Radovid proved no better than Emir. So I decided I would mount my own fight.
looking for Whoreson Jr.
I've heard of him, though I'm not sure why you think he might be in my camp.
Heard some birds chirping. You've got some of the same friends. Both seem to count Radovid among your allies.
These birds. They're terribly talkative. I'll need to see them. You'll have to point them out.
Meantime, Vernon, willing to help or do I need to keep looking?
As always, you've more luck than you deserve. I'm on my way to meet my Redanian contact. We're meeting near Oxenfurt, at a chess club.
Thanks. Knew I could count on you.
Part of the chess club. So we're meeting Todd to discuss the next Elder Scrolls game. And we're going to have Geralt there. He's going to be the main protagonist of Elder Scrolls 6. Kovir. And it's going to be a grand old time. They're going to integrate Witchers into the Elder Scrolls lore. And it's going to be a humdinger of a good time. God, I'm trying to keep up with Roach, but I keep either going too fast or too slow. Okay, this should do. Roach, where are you going? Screw that, I'm just gonna go to the bridge. It wants me to do that other quest now for some reason. Nah, let's do this. Oh, that's why. Whatever, I'll just go there myself. Roach, jump. Okay, whatever, man. Doesn't want to jump the fences. Whoa! Lovely. Man, when I choose to stream the game, it sure becomes glitchy, huh? That's a weird-ass looking sun. No, Discord, please, no. I don't need to hear you.
Ready?
My contact awaits at the chess club. Let's get this over with.
Your contact. Who is it?
Slippery little bugger. I'd have nothing to do with him. Were the circumstances any different?
Mean you don't trust him?
I trust no one, including you.
Come on.
Something's not right.
Yeah, there's a bunch of witch hunters here.
Let's see what.
Well, if it ain't Mr. Radovid himself.
Checkmate. They say it's the game of kings.
that chess teaches one to think strategically. What a load of rubbish. Both sides have identical pieces. The rules stay invariably the same. How does this mirror real life? Witcher, do you know why I play chess?
To kill time?
I have no time to squander, let alone kill. I play chess to reveal the game's secret. Blood thumps inside these chessmen. You need only listen, and you will hear. Dub-dub, dub-dub, dub-dub. A heart pumping with life. I take a pawn, and I hear flesh being rent. I win a piece, and I hear screams from the depths of its bowels.
You're crazy, man.
I want to break the chessmen open. Squeeze the truth from them. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, and you're a sick fuck. I'm gonna say no. Because, yeah...
No, I don't.
Yeah, he's messed up.
You do not, because you are not a king. Pawns see only their comrades at their sides and their foes across the field. The king has a different view of the chessboard. His greatest foes surround him. His own chessmen might trap him. And that is check and death. You see, Witcher, chess is the art of sacrificing your own pieces. Now do you see?
I think I do now.
Unimportant. Let us speak. Why have you brought the Witcher here?
I think he'd best explain.
Expected a Redanian spy. Had no idea we'd be meeting a king.
When you've an opportunity to omit intermediaries, I'd suggest you avail yourself of it.
I'm looking for Cyprian Wiley, Whoreson Jr. I know Redania supports him.
Why do you seek him?
It's personal.
Fair enough. I'll not pry. I have placed Junior in a mansion in Oxenfurt. Very few know this. They'll not let you in unannounced. Thus, you must tell them you've come about the new whores. Junior constantly requests fresh women. I hear he doesn't treat them well.
You just give me a man after investing coin and time in him? Can't help but wonder why.
Consider it a gesture of goodwill. Almost. I'll expect you to return the favor. And also, Junior has lost his purpose. The Big Four is no more. I shall contact you to collect in due course. Now go. And you, Roach. We must speak another time.
Radovid's sinking ever deeper into madness as I see it.
Yeah,
I know where to find
that's
Jim.
pretty obvious.
Don't really care beyond that.
Geralt, come to think of it, I too wanted to ask a favor. I have a terrible problem with Vess. Need someone to talk some sense into her. Come see me at the camp. I'll tell you more.
Let me think about it. See you, Roach.
Alright. So, we got Whoreson Jr.'s location. Frankly, I'm not sure if I'd want to do that mission because I know what it entails, and the inside of his mansion is quite not good, is how I'll put it. So, let's see if there's anything else. Count Reuven. Okay, let's do this one. Let's go back to Priscilla, which is back in Novigrad. Yeah, I don't want to do that mission on stream because there's a lot of fucked up shit in that house, is how I'm just gonna put that. Let's go see Vimy real quick. See if I don't know if I have any Florins or Orins to change into crowns, but let's see.
How can I be?
That was a weird glitch after me just pushing the button to skip ahead.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
All right, 24 bucks, not bad.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
You know, I just now realized there's a front entrance to this place. I've played this game I've spent like 500 hours in this game. I never realized there's a front entrance to this place. I've always gone through the side entrance over here. Okay, she's upstairs. Priscilla?
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Whoreson Jr. He might know something. Take care now.
Then don't cough on me, dude, if you've got a cold. You know, since I'm of level, I may as well go to Skellige for the first time, at least just so I can fast travel there whenever I want. Plus, I'd honestly like to see that beginning scene that happens. It's a very good, very well done scene. First off, what the heck do you need? Nidus.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right, you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well. Ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. That one and the next. But I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. The Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
I mean, I've already got... Oh, man. That sucks. Since the beginning of this file, I had been saving black pearls in my inventory. Okay, where's the... Yeah, here we go. But I've been saving black pearls for this mission. I didn't realize this guy was the mission. I just knew that there was a mission regarding black pearls. So I've been saving all the black pearls I've been getting for this frickin' mission. Where are they? Oh, yeah, they're up here. I've got 5 of them right now. I've been saving these stupid things for him. And I can't just give them to him. Fine, whatever. Okay, that dude's just singing. We got an addict over here. Guess it's time to go to Skellige. Oh boy, we got murderers. Oh, he's on fire. I just like to watch. Relax. It's all good.
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. Aye, her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Boarded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Okay, she hates Skellige. Why are you guys freaking out? Oh, there's a dude way over there. That dude next to that fire pit who wants to fight me. Where's the captain?
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him.
Alright, let me kill this guy so the locals will shut up. This is fine. Oh, there we go! There's the glitch. There's his arm. I love that glitch so much. It's so stupid. It works better when you do a leg, though. The arms don't do a whole lot. Oh, I got too much shit. Dump a bunch of... Oh, why do I have so many shirts? Dump a bunch of the crappy items here. I got so many freaking weapons. I don't need the money right now either. I got plenty in the inventory right now. There we go. I didn't click that, but alright.
You, Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Ard Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush-hush. Got any coin?
Here. That enough?
Hefty sack, like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rock unbearable. So, ready to set sail?
Alright, we're ready to set sail.
Let's go.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
Alright, dude.
Anchors away.
As long as you don't crash us. Oh, that's a nice scene. Oh, dude got an arrow in the head. Ah, we've been raided. Lovely. Yeah, we're gonna hit the cliff. Oof. Witcher 3 credits roll. Geralt died. The secret fourth ending to the game.
Back off or I'll kill you. I'm not afeard of dying. See, I've landed on Ord Skellig. How you figure that? You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellig's their island. On the Atropos, were you? Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a wetch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch has got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
I like how I'm thanking the dude and just giving a normal conversation after he tried to rob me. I wonder if the captain's corpse is out here. I think it is. Bunch of... Yeah, I remember there's a ton of stuff in the wreckage of this ship. Oh yeah, there's the ship. Huh. I like how there's just already a ton of skeletons on the coast. That's not foreboding at all.
Come on.
Yeah, I got sirens. As long as it gets down here. Gonna have to bring it down with a crossbow, I think. The wing just yeeted out of here, huh? Yeah, the limbs in this version I'm seeing are the most glitchy, which is fun to me because it doesn't impact the game at all. It's just charmingly buggy. Wonder if I can get on the ship again. Yeah, I can.
How you like that silver?
Nope, it's behind me. Nope, it's above me. No sounds. That was lovely. There should be another one. I guess not. There's another one out there.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be. Siren Den. Gotta ruin it for them.
I like how this shipwreck just happened a few hours prior, and they already made a nest here. Must be really, really needy to have that. Oh, I almost said echidna. Actually, I think that would be the way you pronounce that, echidna. It's Knuckles! Level 20. Knuckles is dead, everybody. It's a poor shame. He turned into a weird siren monster. Started baiting fishermen and then killing and eating them. How far he has fallen. Well, I didn't see the captain's body over here, so maybe he didn't die. Well, he might have still. Maybe they just didn't bother to render his body here. I like how Roach is just here, though. Just completely fine, normal. The horse made it. That's what matters. A lot of loot here. Okay, so Skellige unlocked. There's Undvik. I forget what this one is. Yeah, so I gotta go to the main port. I think I'll walk there, do the scene there, and then I think I'm gonna call it. Skellige is one of my favorite places in this game. It's just very nice atmosphere and geography. Most of the game, a good portion of the game actually takes place here, which, well, this is actually the main center plot of the finale of the game as well. Which is funny because this is apparently from devlogs I've read. This is the first area in the game they even bothered making, was Skellige. And then I think they moved on to Velen and then Novigrad. We got a trader. I'm gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff first.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
Oh yeah, he's got maps. I'm gonna buy all these. Does he have enough for these swords? Yeah. There we go.
So long.
Got some bandits.
Mistake.
Oh, there goes the hand. Were they just hiding over here? Because I don't see a treasure chest or anything. Yeah, looks like they were.
Can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port. Bid farewell to King Bran.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
And beware of bandits in the hills.
There's King Bran. That's the other problem with streaming this game, is there's so much lore in this universe. This is like streaming an episode in the middle of Game of Thrones without any context. So that's why this is also a one-off, is that there's already a lot of stuff about this whole world that could not be covered in a few episodes. Well, episodes, I say. The Game of Thrones thing threw me off. In a few streams. So I think a one-off just to show this version of the game is good enough. And she just went to die with her dead daddy. Or grandfather, I don't remember the relation.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
The way of the old gods. Yeah, it's a great scene of death. Not the most happy thing, but it's very well executed. Very emotional.
Thank you. Nice to see you again. The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now,
He lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together. That will be a good day.
You knew Bran?
Yes, he was well respected. Unlike his wife.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who hail Bran of Clan Tuirsach dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Come to the wake with me?
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Stop reading my mind.
Something to hide?
Don't like secrets?
No. Did you learn anything in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Ciri found Dandelion in Novigrad. They met up. They robbed one crime boss and almost killed another. Ciri was looking for something. She needed coin and information. That's all I know at this point. Gotta find Dandelion, talk to him.
So Dandelion knows what happened to Ciri?
Yeah, gotta find him. How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Crach.
White Wolf!
Croc!
Greetings, Crach.
Croc is the best.
See you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
He's your Skellige bro.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Hey, the outfit's brand new.
Can't stand new doublets.
Look at it, it looks nice.
Tight till you break them in.
And just like Crach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
It's not like any of the others that are going to be dressed up all fancy. This ain't Vizima. I'm going to go there without changing. Actually, maybe not. I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna go to this thing first, though. Oh, I missed it. Eh? Wait, what? Oh, it's up there. I was like, wait, what are these two guys doing there? There we go. In the heart of the woods. Any other missions? Skellige Gwent. Fists of Fury. Muir de Albin. I probably butchered that very hard. There's something at the top of the hill, I know that. I forget what. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. God, the music in this game is so good. I have the vinyl version of it on repeat pretty averagely. Why are you all the way up here?
What is it you wish?
Is that all you say?
What is it you wish? What is it you wish?
Yep. I think that's actually a good place to kind of end it on a scenic view. Yeah, that was Witcher 3 on the Switch. I'm probably not going to come back to this one on stream. I'm going to continue and try to beat it off stream. And I still highly recommend this port. It's a little glitchy. It didn't crash. That's great. That's one thing I was waiting for the whole time. Was like, okay, when am I going to have to restart the game? But it didn't do that. And I'm happy about it. But yeah, I do recommend this version. It's a bit buggy. It's a little glitchy. Not as bad as Skyrim or what's another game that I've had a lot of problems with on Switch. I hate Rime on Switch. It's just a broken, laggy mess, but it's not really glitchy. Hand of Fate 2 is a little glitchy on Switch, but not too bad. It's mainly with the cards kind of messing up. Regardless. Yep, that's Witcher 3. And I'm getting tired. And I have no idea when the next stream will be, given how I took a month off, and I'm not ending anything by any standards. I still got to beat Spyro. I should probably get a little bit back into some of the VR stuff, but I'm kind of VR'd out at the moment. Yeah, and I do need to finish the Mario Kart stuff as well that I started last time. I just need to get back into that Mario Kart mood. If I don't, I might rename it as just a single one-off, which would be annoying to me even. What? Okay. But yeah, that's about it. See you later, and have a good night.